Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here, coming to you from Sills Motor Sales in Cleveland, Ohio. And in today's episode of the new bike build series, this is getting extremely exciting because Zak the Master Mechanic is about to install some forged OZ Racing blue wheels onto our 2022 BMW S 1000RR. He's also going to install a full 6 carbon fiber subframe. Both the wheels and the subframe were painted by King David to match my classic 2013 BMW HP4 colorway. We're calling this bike the BMW HPX, and it is absolutely epic. And once we're done modifying this bike, which it's almost completed, we're going to offer it to one of you outstanding people viewing the video. Information on how you can win this motorcycle, a one-of-a-kind machine, is down below in the description. Please join our Patreon family and you might just win and walk away right away. Be happy as you trot away from this dealership on the BMW HPX. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. For returning subscribers, tap that bell and you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. All right, I've said enough. I'm gonna go inside right now and see the exciting work that Zak the Master Mechanic is doing.
Hey, what's up? We're back. We got the correct wheels. We checked. You saw in the last video, they actually fit.
Yes.
Look at them back from paint. They look freaking awesome.
They're brilliant.
Yeah, just like the HP4 color. And wait till you see it pop with the swing arm. I can't wait. I love the way it looks just with the sprocket and the blue prototype nuts here.
Yeah, man.
We got the bearings put back in, rotor mounted. We got the Racing rotor on the other side. And we're gonna get this on the motorcycle so we can see what it looks like.
Finally.
Finally. We got some awesome Pirelli Super Courses, of course, going on.
SP3 V3s.
SP3 V3, just gotta find the arrow so we know which way we're going. That's the way we wanna go. Lots of tire lube, because we got fresh paint.
Yes, that we don't want to mar.
No.
That means spoil the beauty of. We don't want to do that.
Thanks for the word of the day.
Try it. It's time to balance him and hopefully we won't need a whole bunch of wheel weights, huh?
Hopefully not. What color should we use? I got black or gray.
Jeez. Well, the sprocket's black, so
yeah.
maybe black.
I was thinking probably black ones, huh?
Yeah.
We'll see how much weight it needs. If it needs a lot, we'll use a BMW gray one, just because it'll condense it into one spot. Usually, if we line up the dot on the Pirelli, it works out all right, which we're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
You must have painted them evenly, Dave. Perfect.
Doesn't need wheel weights.
We don't need a wheel weight.
That's fantastic.
We'll take it out with the filthy, as Eve would say.
Yes, I would.
Cast wheel. I'm sick of looking at it. Sick of having no rear brake.
Yes. Junk.
This wheel's been nothing but problem. Yep. I think they're ugly as hell.
They are.
Please get the better wheel option on your bike.
Please do.
You can afford it. It's worth it.
Yes. This is a premium motorcycle, so they should be buying premium parts.
Yeah. I don't know why they offered it as an option.
Right. Jeez, man. To do that all by yourself?
Yeah, it's a lot easier with the little shelf built into the chain adjuster, huh? All right. Cool. And we got this super slick axle nut that I think we showed last time, made by Gilles. It's got the lock on it, so we'll pop this on instead of our ugly gray stock one. You wouldn't think it would be something that would make a huge difference, but it really does.
It does.
It's one of those things like the swing arm pivot. It makes a big difference. It looks so much better. Stinks that the axle's still sticking out, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that loose because we don't have our chain on yet. We'll catch that next time. All right, so we got our front wheel prepped up, got the rotors on it. We have the Brembo T drives, and went to move the ABS sensor, speed sensor ring over, or just speed sensor ring now. And you can see on the cast wheels, they use 5 bolts to mount it. On the premium wheels and on the carbon fiber wheels, they use 3. So I'm gonna have to order in the correct one for that. We got some prototype bolts for it, of course. But we're gonna move this over to the tire machine and get our front Pirelli on and show you what it looks like on the bike. All right. Yeah, it's gonna need a little bit right by the valve stem.
Yeah.
Maybe hopefully it'll wind up somewhere where you can hide it. Do you have the spoke cutouts? Yeah, you can kind of hide it in the spoke. Where's it gonna stop? Oh, right at the valve stem. Let's try putting it at the bottom. Should wind up right in the same spot. But it's not very far off. I think we just need one of these little squares, which is 5 grams.
Okay.
And hopefully we can hide it. We might be able to hide it in this spoke. Might be close enough. Right behind the valve stem.
Yep.
But super balanced. Should
Yes.
give a nice smooth ride.
Absolutely.
You can stop it anywhere and it stays put, which is good too, because these rotors have a fair amount of slop. Sometimes that makes it tough to balance the tire, but you can see we're staying put real nicely, so no vibration at speeds over the posted speed limit.
Who would do that?
I don't know. Front wheel should be a little easier to go on. With these racing wheels, they don't run any dust seals over the bearing, which is good and bad.
Okay.
Racetracks are notoriously cleaner and you're constantly cleaning your stuff.
Yes.
So that's why you don't have the dust seal. The dust seal creates a little bit of rolling resistance on that front axle. So once I just tighten this wheel should spin for a very long time. Now, I don't believe we have ceramic bearings,
No.
but it'll still spin for a long time once we get it pinched here. With the calipers out of the way too, of course. Usually if you see a video where someone's showing how good a wheel spins, the calipers are probably off of it. Because I mean, that'll sit there and do that for days.
Yes.
Just with our stock bearing, but without the dust seal too, it really is. It's a lot smoother. You could feel it just by rolling it around, the lack of resistance. So it's got to make something up at some point, you know?
Yeah.
But you do want to watch if you're riding in the rain or you're riding on dirty roads, you might have to clean your bearings a little more often.
Okay.
Which I think we might have to spread out our brake pad a little bit because this rotor is also thicker, which if it's thicker, that means it bites that much harder and it'll deal with the heat that much better and last that much longer. So this is going to be one of the better performance front brake packages that we've done in a while.
Oh yeah.
We just had the bobbin type racing line rotors last time, which are nice, but I feel like they make a lot of noise. These wind up making a little less noise. And they're what's on the HP4 race.
Yes, sir.
So I think those rotors are even thicker because they sell these in 2 different thicknesses.
Yeah.
I think this is probably 5.5 and they run 6.5 on the HP4 race. So they're so thick. Like you can tell the difference when you look at them. Even if you show between, if you catch the top edge of this rotor. So this is what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And then we look at the T-drive one with it up here. You should be able to see that.
Oh yeah.
You can see how much thicker it is.
Absolutely.
Than our stock rotor. So now you can see, even with just our calipers sitting on there, and the brake hasn't even been hit yet, you can hear the amount of resistance.
Oh yeah.
Wait till we get those pads closer. Now there's really a lot. And then we're gonna hold the brake lever while we tighten this just to have them centered as good as possible for rolling it around the shop. Friend Tubo skinny carbon line. You want to apply that brake lever for me?
Yes,
just
absolutely.
hit the front brake lever.
Absolutely. There we go.
Thanks, man.
Feels good, this lever.
Oh yeah, that lever is awesome. That brake lever almost makes me not want to ride my bike when I go home.
Wow.
Just because, doesn't it? It has a very nice feel to it.
It does.
You probably can't get that across in video, but
No.
it is just, I don't know. There's a little edge on it that just feels really good on your finger. You probably can't even tell when you have gloves on. All right, so we got our front clip put on and front fender with the wheels. This is looking absolutely amazing. It's so HP4-esque, it's not even funny.
Yes.
Dave knocked it out with the paint, as always.
Yes.
Look at this carbon fiber peeking through as like a pinstripe.
Yes, and with silver to match the aluminum fuel tank. This is silver, guys. It isn't white. So, you know, right there's white and then there's silver. That ties into the fuel tank and then to the swinging arm as well.
We do have the subframe. We could show you a brief preview if you want.
Absolutely.
It carries the silver through onto it.
Yes, it does.
And wait till you see when we get this mounted on the motorcycle. That's really going to give a spectacular visual.
So this is full carbon fiber. He's got some carbon fiber exposed there still, even on the side. And then that's that silver again going around the beautiful blue.
And yeah, this was an original one. It got repaired, so
Yes.
it's amazing how it came out actually. But I can't believe how the front of this bike and back of the motorcycle are looking.
Yes.
With our polished swinging arm and blue wheels that fit spectacularly this time.
Yes. There's more silver in the fender as well, guys. You can see that his silver theme goes throughout the motorcycle. It's really brilliant paintwork there. So this just gives you an idea of how the bike's gonna look. I mean, once it's all put back together, side fairings, airbox cover fairing, and all that stuff, it's just gonna be brilliant.
Yeah, no more gold subframe. We got engine covers.
Yep, we do, because we get a lot of comments, Zach. We do have the M1000 covers.
Yep, got them sitting right over on the shelf, and we got some bolts to mount them up, so that'll be a project one day. We still have a lot to do, believe it or not.
Yes.
And but at least we finally made a big leap of progress. And next time, maybe we'll get this thing on the road naked.
Yeah. I mean, you got the velocity stacks and stuff like that too, right?
Yeah, we have an M airbox, the Alpha Racing airbox, and then their velocity stacks.
Okay.
So we'll have to get an updated tune from Bren for that. And yeah, I mean, there's lots to do, but mainly we should just get this out on the road.
I agree.
As soon as possible and let it see the sunlight again.
That is the plan. All right, thank you, Mr. Zach.
Cool. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Stay tuned because this bike's going to be amazing. You guys can see the plan right now. We've been working on this for a very, very long time. The idea of turning a K67 into the HP4 color scheme, calling it the HPX, has been a plan of ours for several years. We also have a triple tree coming that's going to have HPX engraved in it, number 001, since this is the first example of such a remarkable machine. But stay tuned, guys. And once we're done with this bike, it's going to be offered to one of you people viewing the video. Information on how you can win this bike is down below in the description. I'm going to pan over this gorgeous bike one more time as we head on out of here so that you can just take it all in, how beautiful, and all of the parts from Miami Mandy at Moto Million that we are using on this machine. You can find these parts in the description of the video, but rest assured, if you get lazy and don't want to look in the description, everything on these bikes is from Miami Mandy at Moto Million. Use discount code 650E. You'll be very happy, just like we are right now, with how this bike looks. Thanks so much for viewing, guys. We'll catch you next time on the 650E YouTube channel.